Out our topic for today is about expanded tertiary education, equivalency, and accreditation program. Here with me is Dr. Amy Bozar, the President and COO of Alliance Colleges Foundation and the current technical panel chair for ETEEAP. Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for accommodating me here in your institution.
Our pleasure.
What exactly is ETEEAP?
Well, actually, this is a special program. Sabi nga natin, it's an alternative learning system, part of an alternative learning system, whereby education in a disadvantaged adult, meaning 25 years of age or over, uh, was not able to finish college because of some personal circumstances like early marriage and then nagkaroon ng trabaho. The opportunity for him to earn a degree without going through the normal formal process of attending schools on a regular basis, taking examinations, complying with the curriculum, etc. And the only thing that an adult have to take to the program is his experience, that he can prove that his experience could match the competencies required for a particular degree program. And by virtue of that, he can apply for formal grant of a degree, to be granted a formal degree by an institution deputized by the Commission.
Okay. So you mean, sir, he, for example, an individual has work experience and he's already 25 years old. He could go to the institution
Yes.
and apply for the
Yes.
for ETEEAP.
Yeah, but there is one particular thing that he has to remember here. No? The kind of work that he is currently doing and part of his work experience is related to the degree that he wishes to complete under the ETEEAP. Say, for example, here in Kalayan, we are deputized for economics. So our applicants are actually adults who dropped out some 10 years ago. They actually were in the general education component of their respective courses until they dropped out, but they got admitted in job and they're currently working. In fact, the minimum qualification is 5 years of working experience, and the work is related to the degree you are. I mean, the student should be applying for equivalency under the ETEEAP.
Okay, so the minimum requirement for this one is 25 years old.
Yes, 25 years of
5
age,
years
working experience, and the work is related to the degree program.
How about the position, the current position in the work? Is it necessary?
No, not necessarily. Walang requirement na gano'n. Alright, basta work is very. And ETEEAP, I mean the institution that would accept the student will evaluate the kind of experience that the student had or that the adult had in his place of work, whether the knowledge, the skills, the competencies that the adult put into the job or is putting into the job approximates the skills, competencies required of the degree program. Yeah. Right, say for example, again in AP economics, so we have courses like macroeconomics, microeconomics, all right, and then agricultural economics, economic problems. Mayroon bang experience dun sa work of the adult that more or less touches on these subject areas? Alright, very likely, mayroon. Alright, so kung mayroon, the student could be exempted from taking that particular subject, where his knowledge and skills is vast already, as evident in his performing very well in his job. However, in subject areas in AP economics, where he is practically zero in terms of knowledge and experience, doon papasok yung role ng school. The school will provide enrichment program for him.
For him, or so aside from the courses that he needs to take, he also needs to take some enrichment program.
Enrichment will be on the major area now. Say, for example, for economics, so it's really on the major courses in economics, where the student is provided enrichment. And enrichment will take the form of modules. It could be formal discussion, formal class. Alright, the adult will be accepted in a regular class, but his attendance there will be on a special arrangement because it's not working.
Yes, that's what
Right,
I
kaya mature
told
naman
you.
siya, no, mabilis siyang pumick up ng So, bibigyan siya ng module, and then he would undertake independent study and coaching lang with a, we call it the tutor niya, or kanya, assessor sa program.
So the mode of delivery here is blended or
Yes,
face-to-face?
blended combination of many modalities, no? Merong face-to-face, or meron talagang classroom setting, especially in courses that would require the stimulation of other students.
Okay.
About critical thinking exercises. The adult could be blended with other students so that, na-participate to something decision making.
They will learn from each other.
Yes, precisely. Alright, so yun ang dyan. No?
So how long, sir, does it usually take to finish the degree under ETEEAP?
I would base it from my own experience. No? I have been administrator of the ETEEAP program in one private university here, one of the most successful implementers. Alright, in my experience, an adult to get into the ETEEAP program with more or less 2 years of college background, regardless of the program. Alright, gets admitted to a degree program related to his job and is able to complete the program in a year's time.
In a year. So that's the longest.
Yes, about more than 1 year. Kaya nga, ginawa natin alternative learning system so that hindi siya maabala sa kanyang job. He would not be required to, to leave his job just to attend to completion of his degree. So he works at the same time he is enrolled in the program.
Okay, sir. So how many programs were being offered by ETEEAP, sir?
Actually, the Commission on Higher Education has deputized institutions to implement ETEEAP across different programs. If I'm not mistaken, these are, although mayroong qualifying qualifying criteria. The qualifying criteria is the school to be deputized to implement the ETEEAP for a particular program must have been identified as either Center of Excellence or Center of Development for that particular degree program, or very recently, in the latest CMO ETEEAP, the program is accredited by any of the accrediting agencies recognized by FAAP, at least level 1 or formal accreditation.
Okay, sir. Are all the students coming from the province or
No.
some of them are coming from?
Yeah, you'll be surprised, no? ETEEAP has implemented in ERGAS attracted students even as far as Pangasinan.
So they're going.
Yes. And when I was there, I made a program in such a way that the adults will not at all be prejudiced when it comes to their job. Alright, so I prepared a program whereby the students have to come for face-to-face contact for further coaching and tutoring with their assessors once a month. And once a month means Friday afternoon, the whole day of Saturday, uwi na sila na Sunday.
So you mean, sir, that it is really successful?
Very successful, very successful.
How about an individual? Do you experience an individual not finishing the degree?
Yeah, usually the reasons for non-completion would include job transfer. The student would transfer to a job. Another one is there was some miscarrying in this work schedule, or because we have some students who are from overseas, for example, working overseas, Dubai, for example. Now we facilitated the face-to-face contact via the net, computer, teleconferencing. But then we required the student to be able to come to the sponsoring university at least 1 whole month of his vacation time. Para kaya yung taga-Dubai, umuwi talaga. 1 whole month, maghihingi siya ng bakasyon sa Dubai. No? And when he came up, tinauna na yan hanggang graduation na niya yun for the program. Alright, now, some cases like those, say for example, na transfer, it's in a faraway place, And it simply wouldn't be possible for the student to come to have coaching face-to-face with his assessors. Ay, hindi namin maano yung bar. Alright, kasi talagang we find that this is of vital importance sa program. Alright, now, especially, say, in Berkeley University, before we grant a degree to somebody, that somebody at least know in Berkeley University, have been to Berkeley University, have met the faculty members of the college which would award a degree, is familiar with the library resources, laboratory facilities, ano, di ba?
Yes.
Alright. So, talagang merong semblance ng halos normal yung kanyang pagkaka-complete ng program. Despite the fact that it's special mode,
Yes,
once a month, just once a month.
So in just a year, sir, everything is covered.
Yes. And you will be surprised how these students are able to complete even the thesis requirement of the degree program. And they also have their defenses of the thesis.
Really? So they really need to come here
Yes.
and do their research.
And one thing that is very fantastic about it is when they come for the defense of the thesis, they bring along their parents, their relatives, the buong barangay, to watch them defend their work. Because one thing is they feel very proud about their accomplishment, having completed the program. And we could sense that these students who succeeded, ang confidence nila sa degree nila, unshakable. In fact, ang evidence yan is for those who graduated in board courses, right after their graduation from the ETEEAP, they applied sa PRC for the board exam, and they passed the board exam with flying colors.
So you mean, sir, that if you graduated with, for example, your course is a board program, you could go to ETEEAP, do PRC.
Yes.
And take.
Yes. Alright, sapagkat nakalagay naman yun once you're awarded the degree, you're entitled to all the rights, privileges pertaining to the degree, including board examinations for licensure, for qualification as a licensure.
If we wanted to know more about ETEEAP, where could we go and ask, or should we ask about the program?
Well, if you are based in Manila, the office to go to is CHED. CHED maintains a secretariat. There's a staff that is specifically concentrated. Work concentration is on the ETEEAP propagation, monitoring, etc. Alright, so try to get in touch with Ms. Sok Hernandez at saka si Ms. Gloria Obsen. These two are the key people in the Commission on Higher Education. And you are involved in ETEEAP also, di ba? Ladderay, so yung sa more general alternative learning system. And they can also, interested adults can also get in touch with the deputized institutions.
Like, for example,
Kalayan Educational Foundation is deputized for AD Economics. Now, you would see the schools in their websites. Usually, nasa websites nila, deputized to implement the ETEEAP. So, the adults could get in touch with these schools, deputized, and for formal inquiries about the degree programs that they can probably apply for ETEEAP.
Thank you so much, sir. That would be.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
I hope na maraming maka-benefit sa ating pag-uusap.
Yes, sir.
Lalo yung mga interesado ng mga nasa kanilang mga malalaking lugar.
Not just here in the Philippines, but also abroad. And
okay, so your friends out there, we invite you. Take advantage of this very good program of the Commission on Higher Education. The catchword is Expanded Tertiary Education, Equivalency, and Accreditation Program, or in short, ETEEAP.